Yeah. So there are no questions. We can pause. Okay, Mahesh ji. Go ahead.
It's not a question, but I just want to. I was waiting for the question to be over to give a comment. You mentioned about sannyasi every day. You don't have to worry about the dress and all that. What type of dress to wear and all that. Every day they wear the kashaya vastra. So when I was in school, the reason children, one of the reason for children had uniforms, at least those days it was, I don't know now it's there or not at least not in the US, was for that everybody looks the same in the school. There's no differentiating between rich or poor or any other reason. And fast forward a few later, I read recently that Steve Jobs, when he started the Apple computer, he happened to visit Japan with some dressmaker, and he wanted to do dress designer, and he went to a shop, assembly line shop, and there he found that people are all wearing one uniform, and that in their owner's mind improved productivity because they didn't spend the morning deciding which to wear, what not to wear, and all that. And apparently, that is how the style of black turtleneck came to Apple.
Yeah.
So I thought, since you mentioned, it was very relevant to at that time. So,
Vaidya, go ahead.
Ekmachi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was not sure. I'm having some audio issues with my earphones. Okay, thank you. So I wanted to ask a couple of clarifications. So when in verse number 18:3, the third verse, others say yajna, dana, tapa should not be given. That they mean this nitya karma and naimitya karmas. Is that what they're saying?
Yes. Do not give up the nitya karma.
Okay. Then the second one is about verse number 5, where now Krishna is talking about his opinion, right? And so he says that yajna, danam, and tapas should not be given up. That is indeed to be done. So here, did you say that he's addressing a person who is not an adhikari?
Correct.
Okay, even though he says that this is for Manishinam, it is purifying.
Correct.
So the Manishi doesn't mean one who's an adhikari.
Correct. Manishi does not adhikari.
It just means that this person is better than the average politician who's adharmic.
Right. So whatever we come with into this life, and with our whatever is given to us, okay, all the paddhatis, nemas, etc. So person knows, okay, I'm an astika and I must follow all this. That person is a manishi.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
In this context.
In other contexts, it can mean a mumukshu also, right?
Yeah, viveki. Manisha is
viveki.
Is an intelligent person, a knowledgeable person is a manisha, manishi. And so in different contexts, it can be used. And in Vedanta, it even means wise person.
But it depends on the context. Thank you.
Good question.
But then Jagmarji, I somehow thought for sannyasi they don't do nitya karma and nainitya karma, isn't it? No.
What is your question?
I'm asking, generally when you take sannyasa,
sannyasi they don't have nitya karma and nainitya.
Okay. But
Therefore, clearly
the,
this is not addressing a sannyas.
okay.
Haraprasad ji, go ahead.
Mahodaya, I have a question on Sanskritam. May I ask you now?
Please.
Yes. Look at the dhatu man. Man is to consider. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Man is to consider. It is fourth gana atmanepati dhatu. Okay. Now, when you use the word man ya te manyate, will it become a kartari prayoga or a karmani prayoga?
So, in fourth gana, that ya will be there in kartari itself. Kartari itself will have ya.
Okay.
Karmani also the same ya will be there. So,
Okay.
you can't distinguish between kartari and karmani words.
So if I have a sentence, let's say just somebody gives me a word manyate.
Right.
I cannot then, without a context, cannot say whether it is a kartari prayoga or a karmani prayoga.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is a correct statement. Yes. So you have to
That's
look at other parts of the sentence and say, oh, this is Katra, Ramena. Oh, it is passive voice. Like that you have to go.
Okay, that's what I wanted to. Dhanyavadaha.
Yeah. Ramuji, go ahead.
Regarding the dress, see, in the Gulf countries, whoever he be, he has to wear the same dress as everyone others in the public, outside office also, outside, everyone also. Even anybody, everyone, even from the king onwards, the sultan onwards, has to wear the same dress. It's practiced in the Gulf countries, that kandura, white kandura, everyone. And the ladies also, it be the black tarpaulin. No. Everyone has to wear the same dress in public. No
In
difference.
public.
Yeah, in no difference at all. You can see only difference when they are going out of the country
Oh.
in their jeans or something in the airport.
Yeah, I want to write to Saudi Arabia and say you should make it more strict. How can you allow these people to carry jeans in their suitcase? And that's not correct, you know. So how can you even sell jeans? Where did this guy get the jeans in the first place? If the jeans has no role in the society, how did this guy get jeans?
But
No,
there
no, no.
are other people in the other community, people, Englishmen, other locals, Indians. So they need it. So sales they can do. But
Okay.
that dress is compulsory. Anywhere it is there, they have to wear the same kandura.
What happened to your tanduras? Where are they? Is it
No, I
gone?
didn't wear. Not for us, not for the locals, and not
Oh.
for the foreigners.
Oh,
It is
not.
only for the locals,
Oh.
their own countrymen, to identify them from others.
Sounds a bit dangerous also.
Yeah.
Because non-Arabs are now recognized. So this recognizing and targeting, I don't know. I have my own doubts about all these things. Yeah,
It is now in all Gulf countries.
yeah, I have my doubts.
Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Muscat, all these countries are like that only.
Yeah, it's a targeting culture. Targeting culture.
Yeah, the moment any foreigner lands them and a visa, his passport is taken and kept in the sponsor's hands. Very few companies give the passport with the uh, what the what you call laborer or employee or whoever it is, whatever may be the top position, he may be the CEO of the company, but his passport is also kept at the uh, sponsor's office in a lock. And when he is going to the airport, at that time only that PRO will come and give the airport at the passport at the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Meera Narayan.
Guruji, in Saptadashodhyaya, the first one, Arjuna Uvacha, Ye Shastra Vidim Mutsrujya, Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha. There also, is it the same thing as quoted as Manishinaha? They are not adhikaris, but they have Shraddha? Something like that?
Shraddha, definitely. Yes, they have Shraddha. Correct.
And here, because in this shloka 18.5, Manishinam is a non-adhikari, right?
Correct. Correct.
So,
So,
what
I mean,
the
technically,
difference?
even though I said non-adhikari, even in adhikari also it applies. Adhikari cannot give up. Only a sannyasi can give it up. Only a sannyasi can give up karma. Only a sannyasi can give up karma. It's not like he's giving a choice. If you are an adhikari, then you're somehow special. And you don't have to do any of these things. It's not like that. An adhikari, Arjuna is an anadhikari. Therefore, we are saying that is the response Krishna is giving. Okay? It applies to anadhikaris when I say it means Arjuna is an anadhikari. Therefore, that's the response he's giving. What about adhikaris? Karma has to be done by everybody. The only thing that stops a person from doing karma is what?
Jnanam.
Huh?
Jnanam.
No.
Sannyasi? No.
Correct. Only a sannyasi. Literally, ashrama sannyasi. Everybody else has to do. A jnani, grahastha has to do sandhyavandanam 3 times a day. Or lady means she has to do her own karma.
Loka Sangraha.
She can't say, a man can't say I am a jnani and all. Not acceptable. You can be a jnani, but you, in fact, you are not a jnani because you are not doing karma. That will be our argument. You don't know what kind of jnanam you got. Who gave you? Who's your guru? That's what we will ask. Therefore, when it comes to Vaidika karma, it can't be given up at all. Really can't be. Ashrama will decide karma. Jnanam doesn't decide karma. Jnanam will decide kartrutvam. Yes. Aham akarta iti bhavena karomi. That will happen. Karomi. That Krishna also says, I'm going to naiva kinchit. What is it? What did he say? Naiva kinchit.
Kinchit karomi iti.
To manyeva tattvavit. Passions in one's vision. Means while active. Active life is being led.
424 also.
Yeah, yeah.
So, in a way, it is just an extension of 17th only what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Yes.
And there is no
The
gradation.
Shraddha is there, but they are yet to, reach. They are not, it's a spectrum like they are yet to reach there.
Right. Shraddha is there. Shraddha. All Vedic people have Shraddha in the Vedas. Therefore, it applies to everybody. Yes.
Then what he asked in Saptadasha 17th, this thing is, they have Shraddha, but they are not Shastravit.
Shraddhavit, Shraddhavan with Shastra.
Shastravidhi Mutsrujya, it says, right?
Where does it say?
In the first shloka.
Shastra with
Utsriji. Yeah, Utsriji. Not Utsriji.
17 one.
Utsrujya.
Shastra Vidim Utsrujya. They are not aware.
Shastravidhim Utsrujya.
Shastra, they all are Shraddha. All Hindus are Shraddhalus. They have Shraddha. They have Shraddha in the Veda. But they don't know any rules and all that. Here, Shastra Vidhim Utsriji.
Utsrujya.
Correct. They don't know. They don't know the niyamas and all. They don't know what to do, when to do. All these things they don't know. That's what is said there. But they are Shraddhalus, correct? Yeah. Shraddhayanvitaha, Arjuna says. So in general, I might say, all Hindus are Shraddhalus. Can I say that? Can we say that? Some
Yeah.
doubt, some people have a lot of doubt also, you might say. They have a lot of doubt. Doubt is different from, if you say you're a Hindu, then you have Shraddha. We should assume. Assume we have Shraddha.
What about Nastikas?
Yeah, that's a fringe.
That is growing now.
Fringe is becoming bigger. Fringe is becoming bigger. Yeah.
And
So,
after that, all the shlokas are just indicators to show these are Rajasika, these are Satvika. So he's not directly addressing, he's just saying these are the indications for how you recognize whether he is a Satvika, Rajasika, or
correct.
Recognize
Yeah,
oneself.
to recognize oneself.
Now the 18.5, that's sloka, I got a little bit confused because Arjuna's question was about sannyasi and tyaga, right? Sannyasa and tyaga. So that is the reason I thought he was referring to sannyasi. That's the reason I asked why can they do the karma, nitya and anitya karma? Because I didn't. But his question was towards sannyas, and then Krishna explained in 2 and 3. This is what others think or others say. That was also towards sannyasi. So that's why I thought 5 was also related to sannyasi.
Yeah, so Krishna must be trying to dissuade Arjuna from thinking about sannyas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it was. This whole thing is addressing him, but his question was about sannyasa.
Already 17 chapters over, and battlefield is there. All the bells are rung. Now it's time to run. And so, yeah, I think Krishna wants to wind up and say enough talk about sannyasa.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyway, thanks for explaining in the satsang.
Sure.
Dhanyavada, Guruji.
Dhanyawad.
Jay Kumar ji, then sannyasi.
One second. Prasad.
Sorry.
Yeah. So in the fifth sloka, my question just wanted to be very clear. So when you talk about adhikari and non-adhikari, so it depends upon what is their gati. So if my gati is moksha, then so mostly it's adhikari who is following those adhikaritvam. So the purifying, when the result is purifying, so will it be the same purifying for both? Because when adhikari are following the those traits, then probably like we talk about in karma yoga, it is antakarana shuddhi, what we're looking for, so purifying. So may not be, it is not going to be the same because they're looking for other results, non-adhikari. So that's why I'm trying to distinguish the meaning of that sloka. So where it is not exactly purifying for non-adhikari, maybe some incremental result or something, as per meaning concerned.
Yeah, so it will purify. It will purify. The person's Shraddha in the Veda will improve. Okay? The person will get Punyam. Punyam may give him a desire for Antakarna Shuddhi at a later time.
Later.
Okay, that also Punyam is needed. Punyam is needed for that. Therefore, either directly purifying or indirectly purifying. Correct? Indirectly through Arthagama.
As long as the goal is not same, probably it's in terms of time you're talking, right? It eventually they may get.
Correct. Yes, Punyam is needed for all that. So at least do your karma for your Punyam. Your Punyam.
Achirat.
Huh?
Achirat.
Oh, Achirat. Okay. Vipani.
So this sannyasi and jnani, they are different. Sannyasi has still the kartrutvam, and jnani has no kartrutvam and bhoktrutvam. Is that?
Kartrutvam and Bhoktatvam go together. It's like two sides of a coin.
Yeah.
So it is not correct to say that I have kartrutvam but I don't have bhoktrutvam, or I have bhoktrutvam but I don't have.
Right.
You can't say that. It won't work like that.
Yeah.
Because in one shot it goes away. One shot, both of them go. And so finally, kartrutvam will go away only by jnana. Only by jnana. Okay, that also we know. Sannyasi, karma goes away. Okay. Sannyasi.
No, when you
Karma.
said tyaga, sannyasi is karma tyaga and tyagi is palatyaga, karma
Correct.
palatyaga, right?
That's not Krishna. That is not Krishna's definition.
Okay.
Some people say that is what is.
Manishinaga.
Some people say that.
Okay.
And Krishna doesn't say I agree with them. Krishna is now talking about his own definition. Natyajam. He's giving a blanket statement. And so both Tyaga and Sannyasa. He doesn't use the word Sannyasa here. But he's giving only one definition, implying that Sannyasa and Tyaga, he doesn't consider them to be different. Means he's addressing a non-sannyasi. And he doesn't talk about the ashrama sannyas, at least so far. Until now, this is how we see it. So we have to wait and see how this topic unfolds. We have to wait and see how it unfolds. For now, Krishna makes no distinction about sannyasa and tyaga. If you look at the next shloka and all, you won't see that kind of distinction. Okay, you won't see that much. So we'll see. Sannyasa word is coming in 7th shloka. Okay. Niyatasya to sannyasaha karmana nopapadyate and all is coming. So we'll see how it unfolds.
No, my confusion is so that means to say sannyasi is not a jnani, not to be a jnani, or he is still in the process of becoming a jnani.
As we've said before, you can have vidvat sannyasa or vividisha sannyasa. Ashrama. If you mean ashrama, when you say sannyasa, if you mean ashrama, sannyasi, correct? You mean ashrama sannyasi.
Yes, ashrama sannyasi.
The sannyasi, we see sannyasi, kashaya vastra.
Yeah.
So if you're asking if that person, what is the connection between the ashrama and jnana, correct?
Yeah.
So it can be. Vidvat sannyasi means the person has jnana. Vividisha sannyasi means the person is taken the ashrama for the sake of jnana. Sake of jnana. It's like any of us. That person is like any of us.
Yeah.
Only difference is they don't have karma, we have karma. Correct?
Yeah.
But that person is mature enough to take sannyasa. Means that person can handle sannyasa ashrama. Because not doing karma is not easy. Not at all easy. Not at all easy. So it takes a lot of maturity to take to sannyasa ashrama itself. Even without knowledge. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is Vividha sannyasa.
Vividisha sannyasa. Correct.
Vividisha sannyasa. So Vidvat sannyasa is knowing maybe, but still he has not karmas, nitya naimitya karma and lokahitaya karma. We see most of the sannyasis in the ashram also do karmas.
A sannyasi is absolved of all karma. Sannyasi may do karma. They may be very busy or they need not be busy. That is the prarabdha of the sannyasi. It is not a mandate of the Veda. Mandate is you have no karma to do. Even vote, you don't have to vote also. Okay. If you have to vote, that's your choice. So there is no mandate to do any karma for a sannyasi. Okay, that we must keep in mind. Some sannyasis are very busy. Some sannyasis are moderately busy. Some sannyasis are not at all doing anything. They won't do anything. They may not even teach. You go and sit in front of them. You feel blessed. That's it. They won't even give advice to you. They may not even ask you what are you doing. And there are sannyasis like that also. Very good. They may say some words. That's about it.
Ramana Maharshi.
Huh?
Ramana Maharshi.
Ramana, he like. Yeah. So that's the way to look at it. Right?
Jekamaji, effectively, we are talking
Not
about
defined.
Vividesha Sannyasa and Karma Yoga, right? Karma Yogi and Vividesha Sannyasi. When you talk so far, first three, when you're talking about Sannyasi and Manishnitvam or anybody who is following Karma Yoga. I mean, Vidvat is ruled out here anyways, but so when Sannyasa is like Vividesha Sannyasa or Karma Yoga. So those are the two choices here. Can we say that?
Krishna doesn't even talk about sannyasi. He's not talking about a sannyasi, ashrama sannyasi at all. At least as of now, he has not talked about it. Because a sannyasi cannot be told yajnada anatapah karma natyajyam karma karyam eva tatu. You can't say that to a sannyasi. Ashrama sannyasi cannot be told. Can't do that. Because Veda has taken away all the karma. There is a question of Krishna coming and changing it now.
Because here we are not talking about Sarva Karma Sannyasa anyway. So when we talk about sannyas in the second or third one, sannyas versus Tyaga and sannyasi. So this is mostly attributed to Vividisa type of sannyasi, where he tries to get jnana later based on his.
So we have to let go of the sannyasa ashrama. Sannyasa ashrama, we don't have to go there at all. Arjuna is not a sannyasi. So he's talking to all of us. Okay, natyajyam karyam. So only we can do these kinds of karma. Grasthas can do these kinds of karma.
So it's only on the karma side only so far.
It's an ashrama. He is talking to an asannyasi. He is talking to an asannyasi. Yes or no?
Yeah.
There's no need to bring sannyasa ashrama here. Which is good because we have another definition of sannyasa. Later on we can bring that up. Let's see what Krishna says.
Thank you.
All right, we'll stop with that. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.